Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog. And I have a towel on my head, and you know, it's just because I washed my hair and it was late at night. I don't know, I was bored. So, anyway, I can't speak about my life, so I'll just say I was bored, washed my hair. Um, but today, Father John talked to me a lot about my future, and like it's not registering yet. It's really not registering, and it will. It will. But Marissa starts needs to be prepared because her life will change so dramatically. Very dramatically. I hope. I hope for the better, and it will be for the better. Yes. Anyway, um so uh I worked at no private information. Yeah, no private information. Um, I was just watching a vlog of the same guy that I watch all the time, and he was showing a vlog, a post someone made, and she was a 28-year-old virgin, and that seems so ridiculous, but I mean, that's how it should be. If you're not married, you should not partake in sexual activity. And sometimes it takes a while for women to get married and men to get married. And they should be open and ready and with only one man or one woman. But that's not what the life is like now. So don't beat yourself up if that's not your life. This country is very, very sexualized. So we're working to change that. And there's a big, big movement among young people to not sleep with someone before they get married. And we are very pleased about that. Me too. Anyway, yeah. So, um, so it just, it like the pendulum, I feel, on this issue is swinging back, and it is. It's finally swinging back. Finally. Finally. Yeah, because like I'm not putting down single mothers at all. I'm not, because this is the life and times we're living in. But I remember, I think these were like the first groups of kids, like in the 70s, that there were a few who had single mothers. And that's true, because before the 70s, before the 70s, most people stayed together, didn't get divorced, and didn't have children out of wedlock. It wasn't so accepted, but it became acceptable in the 70s. Yeah, and like I'm not putting them down for having kids or anything like that. I'm just saying that I remember that. And so it's always been a part of my life. But I know that right before that, it wasn't. So from the 70s until the 2020s, that's a long time. 50 some years. And that's really a long time. 55 years from 1970 to now. That's a long, long time for this to go on, and they convince the world through everything I said already, through the media, through schooling, through public opinions and the music and all of that. I mean, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. And TV shows that show you this or show you that, it's all together. It's like a concerted effort. And now we are going to make a concerted effort to bring the world back to a time where people waited. Yeah. Make the world less sexual. Because I listen to some of these songs and the melodies are really nice. They're really nice and like they're catchy melodies, but then if you listen to the lyrics are terrible. The lyrics are terrible. And I don't think I can't, I know I'm 57. I would still love to listen to pop music if I could, but well, I guess I heard a few of them that weren't bad, but for the most part, it's like, it's so acceptable to talk about an evening with someone, and all the things that go on, like physical things. Talk about the physicality of what goes on during the evening. This is Father John. Yes, it's true. It's so acceptable now. And people just drop it in their music as if it's nothing. As if it's nothing. And you shouldn't be talking about your sex life to anyone, especially women. Do not open up to your friends, except your family. Only your family. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I see, I sense in a lot of women a desperation, and they don't know what they're doing wrong, and they don't know what they're doing wrong, and they don't know what they're doing wrong, and why can't they find someone? And they get rejected time and time and time and time again, and it's because, well, I don't know why. Well, I do. It's because a lot of women think that giving themselves to a man equals love and showing them that they are open to the man. But they shouldn't do that because men have a different point of view. If you are a woman in the dating pool, your best bet is to not sleep with men. Wait until you are married. It doesn't matter how many partners you've had so far. Wait. Start waiting. If you can't, get some therapy. Pray to Jesus. Give your life to Jesus. Or ask him to hang out and ask him to help you with it. He will. And you'll see the difference. It's much better to be chaste than to be out there sleeping around. You have so much more peace. Yeah. Anyway, so, but yeah. I can't talk about my life, and I want to talk about my Lord. She can't. Darn it. Like, even if I lose weight, I don't think they'll let me do like the fashion, because I said this years and years ago in 2017 that I would love to take vintage clothing and present it and then tell the story behind the designer and show off the clothes, but I don't think they're going to let me do that. No, we can't. We cannot let her do it. Not that I would wear the vintage clothing or have someone else wear the vintage clothing, which is fragile. I'd have a knockoff, but then present the clothing on a mannequin. And we still cannot do that. It's a great idea, but we cannot do that. Well, I can. Nah, Marissa cannot do that. So, well, I don't know. I mean, Father John, thank you so much for talking to me, but it's still not sinking in. It's not sinking in because it's not a reality yet. Oh. Anyway, So yeah. I am I can't give you personal information. It was just about what I was going to eat today, but no, you cannot share that. So, yeah. And here we are. Here we are. I have nothing left to say. Father John, do you have something to add? Yes, I do. I want to tell everyone out there that Marissa is not allowed to share too much. And she's not going to answer a lot of your tricky questions because I'm here and I'm not going to let her. Yeah, because they do a lot of tricky questions. And it's all about getting me to talk bad about a group, a person, someone's religion, or, and all that. And I don't talk about it. But sometimes people talk about it, and I just, I listen to them and I don't say anything. But they try to get me with that too. Like, why didn't you say anything? Well, because I don't say anything. It's just my personality. I just let people talk. But but yeah. So Father John is going to intervene from now on, and that's a good thing. So thank you, Father John. You're welcome. Yeah, because sometimes they do get to me. Sometimes they do trick me. Like, what the heck? What the heck? So, anything else, Father John? Yes. I want to thank everyone for leaving the Mexican population in Cleveland alone. They're still being harassed, but for the most part, it has died down. Good. Good. Mi gente. Okay, I won't say a word. I won't say a word. This is the trap I'm in. I can't say a word about anything or it'll get destroyed, ruined, sabotaged, everything that I like or want to do or try gets sabotaged. And the thing that really hurts is people in need of housing, that they treated people terribly only because I did very little for them because I can't do much, and we have that under control, and we are telling everyone they are protected people. If you harass them or hurt them in any way, you will be charged with a felony. Leave people alone, especially those in need. Leave them alone. Okay, so yeah, because that really hurt. That really hurt me. I'm like, oh, just trying to help, and then they get so much backlash. So, my hands are tied right now. I feel really bound. I feel so bound that I can barely move without there being repercussions from my men or from the general pop or from these evil people. Excuse me. From these evil people. So yeah. Hold on. Oh, I can't pause anymore. I don't know how to pause on this phone. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right. Bye.